ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। अथ ध्यानम्। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्स सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलं गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाक्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जन षट्पदैरहरहः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयाद् भारत पङ्कजं कलिमलः प्रध्वंसि न श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः। ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यान्तं न विदुः सुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः। शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभाङ्गं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिभिर्ध्यानगम्यम् वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथं सर्वलोकैकनाथं सर्वलोकैकनाथम्।
Can you see my screen? Yes. I don't see it.
Yes, Dr. Ji, we can see the
Yeah,
screen. We can hear you.
you can. Maybe you can stop recording and then we'll see. Okay. I don't see it. I'm saying Alka ji. Alka ji, if you can just stop recording and then we'll start again. Share. Om. 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 Sahana vavatu. Sahanau bhunaktu. सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः श्रीमात्रे नमः गोमात्रे नमः गीतामात्रे नमः श्रीकृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः सभायै नमः. This verse सहना भवतु. A lot of people say sahana bhavatu. It is sahanau avatu. Saha together. Then now, naha, you and me. Now is you and me. So you on the other end of listening and then me at one end of saying. So now avatu, may we both be protected, the teacher and the taught, the speaker and the listeners. Sahanau bhunaktu. May we both enjoy this together. Bhunaktu. Saha viryam karavavahai. May we bring the best out of us. Saha viryam karavavahai. Saha viryam karavavahai. Tejasvinavadhitam astu. Tejasvinau adhitam astu. So whatever we study, may that be enlightening. Tejasvina adhitam astu. It becomes, when you divide it, Tejasvinau adhitam astu. Tejasvinavadhitam astu. Ma vidvishavahai. This is very important. Let there not be any misunderstanding. Let there not be any hatred between us. And Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So we say Shanti 3 times. Peace be, and peace be. So peace from above. Like, in case there was no Wi-Fi, so this wouldn't have happened. And peace from the beings around. If you are not cooperative, there is no meaning in this. Then peace within. So peace from the unseen, peace from the seen, and peace within. So Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I'll say this verse once more. Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Saha Viryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So it is customary to pray to Ganesha and Sri Ganeshaya Namaha. So the Lord of remover of obstacles, the Lord of the one who causes obstacles to the things which are unwanted. Like Lord Ganesha. Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge and wisdom. Saraswati. And Gurubhyo Namaha. We don't say Gurave Namaha. Gurubhyo Namaha. Gurubhyo means it's plural of Guru. And Guru means Gukaraha, Andhakaraha, Rukaraha, Tan Nirodhakaha. Gu is ignorance, darkness. Guha we say cave. So the darkness of ignorance. And Ru, Tan Nirodhakaha, the one which removes, Rochate, Rochanat, the light. So the light which removes the darkness, that is the ignorance in us, is Guru. It is actually an Oxford word now, official. So Guru, this is the etymology of Guru. Gukaraha Andhakaraha, Rukaraha Tan Nirodhakaha, Andhakara Nirodhitvat, Guru Riti Abhidhiyate. And Guru lineage. And Guru lineage, Narayana Samarambham, Vyasa Shankara Madhyamam, Asmadacharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Paramparam. From Narayana onwards. And there is another version, Sadashiva Samarambha, Vyasa Shankara Madhyamam, Asmadacharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Paramparam. Narayana Samarambham, Natha Yamuna Madhyamam, Asmadacharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Paramparam, in Ramanuja tradition. So in Vaishnava tradition, Nadhayamana Madhyamam. In Advaita tradition, Vyasa Shankara Madhyamam. Today is Jayanti of great Acharya Shankara and Acharya Ramanuja. And what a great moment to salute them along with Madhva. That is the lineage. And from there, our gurus came. And from our gurus to us. And we'll pass on to our future generations. That's why we say Guru Bhyo Namaha. And many gurus in my life, all of them, as time comes, I will mention many of them in my forthcoming talks. Then Sabhayai Namaha. So in Rudram we say, so Sabhapati and then Sabha. So we salute both. We salute both. So the moderators and you all patiently listening. And the power of listening is such a thing that Krishna teaches us in the first chapter. And we have got blessings from many gurus. Then Gita, Mata, Sri Matre Namaha, I said. Sri Mata, Sri Maharagni, Sri Simhasaneshwari, the mother of all mothers. And Go Matre Namaha. Go means Vedas. Go means Bhumi. Go means cow. So Veda Mata. Salutations to her. And Gita Matre Namaha. Gita, the mother. Amba we call. And Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha, the teacher. Jagat Guru. So with that, we now enter the study of Bhagavad Gita. And I am a medical doctor, and by profession, I am a newborn physician. And by passion, I want to share this knowledge. I've been practicing as a neonatologist now almost 4 decades. And I learned Gita from many gurus. And if there is anything good, that credit goes to them. And if there is anything that you don't like and then not sound good, that is my mistake and my problem of communication or thinking tangentially. But sometimes I may just say, this way we can connect with the youth. This way we can connect to the layman, and this way we can draw the people towards Gita. And I enjoy traveling, teaching, reading, writing, and then, enjoy sharing what I know. So grandeur of Gita, I shared this today. It is inscribed by Ganesha, described by Vedavyasa, inquired by Dhritarashtra, enjoyed by Sanjaya. Inscribed by Ganesha, Ganesha was a scribe. Described by Vedavyasa, Vyasa narrated. He put it in the text form. Inquired by Dhritarashtra, the only and one and only question and verse we see in Bhagavad Gita is by Dhritarashtra, the blind king. Enjoyed by Sanjaya, the one who had divine vision, and he narrates this to Dhritarashtra as a flashback. After the 10th day, when Bhishma falls, the invincible Bhishma falls, Dhritarashtra asks, Sanjaya narrates as a flashback. Inquired by Arjuna, imparted by Krishna, witnessed by Hanuman on the flag, practiced by wise men, many. Gita, the song celestial, as titled by Sir Edwin Arnold, the song celestial. For all of us, it's a life's manual. It's a life manual. To know the life, to know the self, to see the world, to see the Lord. Read or write, sing or chant, listen or learn Gita, my friend. It shall enrich your mind. It shall unfold the world. The song of Gita is to enjoy. The singer of Gita is an envoy. Envoy means a messenger. To go beyond I, me, and myself. Friends, let Gita enter into your lives and let her express through our work. Then the life shall spark
Dr. Raju, we lost your audio.
Let's just wait for a few
I
minutes.
think he dropped. Let's give him a minute.
Yeah, I called him. He's going to join.
Hi, this is Atul. I know this is a wonderful thing. Whatever Dr. Raju was saying, I would like to add the Gita is channelized by the Zoom or Google. So we should appreciate Zoom and Google also.
Hear me okay now?
Yes.
Can you hear
Yeah.
me? Okay, so that's why we said Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So can you hear me okay? And can you share the screen?
No, we don't see your screen. We can just hear you. We lost
Okay,
your
but
share.
can someone, oh, I see. Okay.
I will share it.
Okay, you can share. Oh, lovely. Okay, thanks. So this is Gita, an ode to Gita. And we see these 9 verses which Shilpaji has chanted, They are not in Gita, not part of Gita. They are, it's believed that the verses put together by Madhusudana Saraswati. The one who wrote a commentary on Gita as Goda Artha Deepika. So he put together, that's why you see some of these verses elsewhere as well. So now I think you can see the screen. Can you? And can you hear me okay too?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So the phone is doing the job. Thank you. Thank you. We'll go on. Yes. So whether it's a path of action, karma yoga, or devotion, bhakti yoga, or path of knowledge, jnana yoga, or meditation, dhyana yoga, each one enriches the other. You might have seen the prism I sent. You can see through from one side to the other, and they all are together giving us a message. Action, devotion, knowledge, and meditation, karma, bhakti, jnana, and dhyana. Each one enriches the other, each one merges into the other. Friends, salute Gita, the mother of all scriptures, or the essence of all scriptures. Salute Krishna, the father of all creatures, or the presence in all creatures. We'll go to the next one. And here, this is Gita Dhyaanam. It is important to contemplate on the subject, the author, and the teacher. One of our teachers, Dr. Somaraju, used to say, whenever you read a book, you try to read the preface and try to understand the heart and soul of the author and the book. So these 9 verses will give us the glimpse of the soul of Bhagavad Gita, the author, and the teacher. I'm the student as well. So let us see that. The first verse begins as Parthaya pratibodhitam. There is a syllable Om in that. Om Parthaya pratibodhitam. In the next slide, you will see. Om Parthaya pratibodhitam bhagavata narayanena swayam vyasena grathitam purana munina madhye mahabharatam advaitamritavarshinim bhagavatim ashtadashadhyayinim ambattvamanusandathami bhagavad gite bhavadveshinim. Om is a single syllable, the primordial sound, made up of 3 subsyllables. A, U, Ma, Akara, Ukara, Makara. And we'll talk about Om in forthcoming chapters where we see in the study of Gita. So Omkara is a Mangalavachaka. Om anytime, in the beginning, in between, at the end. Because Akara is the beginning, creation. Ukara is sustenance. And Makara is dissolution. So that is Akara, Ukara, Makara. Om Parthaya pratibodhitam. Parthaya. It's a 4th case of Partha. Partha means Arjuna. Prutha Putra. Kunti Devi's another name is Prutha. So Prutha's son is Partha. But we all are Parthas. We all are Parthas. Prithvi Putra or Prithvi Putri are also Parthas. So Prithvi Putra, Prithvi Putri are all Parthas. Pratibodhitam, it is taught. Pratibodhitam, bodhitam is taught. Pratibodhitam, when Arjuna is asked, he taught. Krishna Paramatma taught. And one-on-one, pratibodhitam, one-on-one. But if it was taught for Arjuna, why is it such a great text for all of us? Because Arjuna is also Krishna himself. Krishna says in 10th chapter, Pandavanam Dhananjaya. Among Pandavas, I am you, Arjuna. And Vrishninam Vasudevosmi. In Yadavakula, in Vrishnivamsha, I am Vasudeva Krishna. But it is taught for all of us. So Pratiparthaya Bodhitam. No one has mentioned it. I'm just making it up. So it is for you and me, for everyone, irrespective of gender, age, caste, creed, place, religion, faith. So Pratiparthaya Bodhitam. By who? Bhagavata. Bhagavat Shabda. 3rd case. Bhagavata. By Bhagavan. Who is Bhagavan? The one who has Bhaga is Bhagavan. That one who has Dhana is Dhanavan. So Bhagavan. Narayanena. By Narayana. Narayana means Narasya Ayanam. Nara means knowledge. And Nara means Narasya Ayanam also Narayana. So the abode of beings, the abode of knowledge. Swayam. By himself. Vyasena Grathitam. It has been put into text form by Vyasa Maharshi. Vyasa means editor. Vyasa means compiler. So Veda Vyasa, because he edited, so we call him Veda Vyasa. Grathitam. Purana Munina. Purana means ancient. Muni means Mananashilaha, the one who contemplates upon the Atman, Brahman all the time. Purana, ancient. But if it is ancient, how come it's relevant now? Purana meaning is Pura Api Nava Iti. Even though ancient, it is ever pertinent. So, ever aging but never old, as Swami Ranganathananda used to say. Ever aging but never old. Madhye Mahabharatam, in the midst of Mahabharata, Advaita Amruta Varshinim. So Madhusudana Saraswati, Advaitic philosopher, he was actually a great devotee later on of Krishna. So Advaita means non-dual. Amruta Varshinim, so the one which rains the nectar of this Advaitic philosophy. Bhagavatim, so the feminine aspect of Bhagavat Shabda is Bhagavati. Second case is Bhagavatim. So Bhagavati, Gita Bhagavati, Ashtadasha Adhyayinim. Ashtadasha, 18 chapters. So there is a great significance to this 18 number I shared with you all. So 8 plus 1 is 9, which indicates Jaya. Jaya means victory. Victory. So we have this verse, Narayanam Namaskritya, Naram Chaiva Narottamam, Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet. Saluting Narayana and Nara and Vyasa and Saraswati, then we embark on studying this Jaya. Jaya, and part of Jaya is Bhagavad Gita. Amba, oh mother, Amba. Actually, if you see, calf says Amba, and this word came from calf saying Amba, mother to mother cow. Twam, Anusandadami, I contemplate upon you. O Bhagavad Gita, Bhavatveshanim, the one who can dissolve and remove the problems of our day-to-day life. Bhavat means present, actually. Bhuta, Bhavya, Bhavat Prabhu. So you can take the meaning in this way too, but it's not commented elsewhere. Bhavat Veshanim, the one who is in the form of now. Now is what we need to act. So today's action, Gita in today's activity, Gita. So that which was taught by Narayana to Arjuna, which was written by sage Vedavyasa in the middle of epic Mahabharata. O Mother Goddess, who showers the nectar of Advaitic philosophy, non-dual philosophy, which has 18 chapters, I meditate on you, O Mother, who removes all our difficulties. Next one. Then it is a salutation to Vyasa Maharshi. Vyasa Maharshi. Namostute Vyasa Visala Buddhe Pullara Vinda Yatapatra Netra Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purnaha Prajwalito Jnanamaya Pradeepaha. Namaha Astu Te, to you, Astu, be, Namaha, salutation. So salutations be unto you, O Vyasa Maharshi. We say Namaste. Namaste is one word made up of two words, Namaha Te, salutations to you. It is also said it is actually made up of three words. Na means nothing. Ma means mine. Te means everything is yours when we say it to God. Everything unto you. Nothing is mine. Everything is yours and everything unto you. Namaste. The divinity within me salutes the divinity within you. Namaste. O Vyasa, Vyasa's original name was Krishna Dvaipayana. Krishna means dark, Dvipa. So he was born on the dark Dvipa for Parashara Maharshi and Satyavati Devi. So his original name was Krishna Dvaipayana. But Vyasa was the title, editor-in-chief or vice chancellor, or as or we say, for the university. So Vyasa is the title because he edited and compiled Vedas. So we call him Veda Vyasa. And Vyasa is the teacher for all of us. Vyaso Chistam Jagat Sarvam. Whatever Vyasa has taught, others have continued. Vishala Buddhi, the one who has Udara Buddhi, immense intellect, and a wide vision. Pulla Aravinda Ayata Patra Netra. Pulla, full probably came from Pulla. Aravinda, lotus. Ayata Patra, so the bloomed lotus petals. Fully blown lotus petals. But why do you compare, a masculine eyes to lotus petals? Lotus is symbolism for the knowledge. So the one who has great vision is Vishala Buddhi. Pulla Aravinda Ayata Patra Netra. Ena, by who, Tvaya, that is you, Bharata Taila Purnaha, Jnanamayaha, Pradeepaha, Prajwalitaha. This Pradeepaha, a great lamp. Deepa, lamp. Pradeepa means from that lamp, so many lamps. Deep se deep jagate chalo. We have this Hindi song. So deep se deep jagate chalo. From that, so many have come. So that is lit up which is endowed with full of knowledge, Jnanamaya, and lit up. And then what is the oil used for that lamp of wisdom? Bharata Tailam. So the Bharatam was put in as the oil in that Jnanamaya Pradeepa Prajwalitaha, lit up by you. So it is also translated as follows. Salutations to you, O Vyasa, who has immense intellect, who has eyes like petals of a lotus flower, who has filled up the oil to the lamp of Mahabharata and lighted it to pinpoint wisdom. Not exactly, but the one which I mentioned was word to word meaning. Next verse, third verse in Gita Dhyaanam. Third verse. This is actually the picture taken in Trivandrum, the painting, Lord Ganesha and Vyasa Maharshi. And Vyasa Maharshi, when he embarks on putting Mahabharata into text form in Vyasa Guha, this is in Badrinath, when I and my wife visited. So he asked Brahmaji, I need a scribe. I need a scribe. And Brahmaji suggests Ganesha. And the legend goes, and that's what it says there in Vyasa Guha and Ganesha Guha, that Vyasa asks Ganesha, and Ganesha says, I'm so busy, man. Everyone calls me when they begin the work, when they begin something. So I have to go, and you have to speed it up and then just narrate without a pause. Then Vyasa Maharshi says, great, I can narrate without a pause, but you have to pen it down, understanding each verse I dictate. That's why once in a while in Bhagavad Gita, you get some verses, like famous verse like Karmanyeva Adhikaraste, or few other verses. Karmane akarma pashet, akarmane karmaya pashet. So these verses, they have to be learned from Guru. They are called Grandhi Shlokas. So now Vyasa gets a break, and then Ganesha takes time. It's just a legend, okay? And next verse. Sage Vyasa. This is not enough to salute Vyasa Maharshi. Vyasa Bhagavan, who is an icon, an extraordinary human, an accomplished mission, a universal institution. Salutations to Vyasa Bhagavan, who is an icon, a great sage with greater passion, a God incarnated here for our salvation. Vyasaya Vishnurupaya Vyasarupaya Vishnave we say. The master who sorted Vedas with fourfold division. Rug Yajur Veda Sama. Ruk Yajur Sama Atharvana Veda. Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvana Veda. The author who gifted us Mahabharata, an epic narration with 100,000 verses. The poet who sang the magnum opus Bhagavatam in contemplation. The prophet who gave us Brahma Sutras, the supreme principle collection of 555 aphorisms. The preacher who told us 18 Puranas and 18 Upapuranas, in addition, the stories and glories of the mighty Almighty. The teacher who benefited all men and women, generation after generation. The saint to whom we cannot even offer enough of our salutation. The seer who could see beyond the horizon, far above earth and heaven. The Guru who dispelled the darkness of ignorance, igniting in us the light of knowledge and bliss. Salutations to mighty personality, an embodiment of supreme divinity, a guide and abode for entire humanity with clarity, sanctity, and versatility. The epitome of sacrifice and great entity, who served us as a universal university. Universal university. Salutations to that mighty personality, an incarnation of Almighty. Om Namo Bhagavate Vyasadevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Next verse is saluting Vasudeva himself. Vasudeva Prapanna Parijataya Totravetraika Panaye Jnana Mudraya Krishnaya Gitamrita Duhe Namaha. This is salutation to Lord Krishna, who is like Parijata to who think of him. Prapanna. Prapanna, prapatti is a great word in Vaishnava tradition. So prapatti, prapanna is surrendering with an open mind, without any jealousy, without any misunderstanding, and with total surrender. That is what Arjuna did in the second chapter. We see this karpanya doshopahatasvabhavaha pruchhami tvam dharma samudha chetaha yachreyasya nishchitam bruhitanme shishyasteham sadhimam tvam prapannam. So Parijata Vriksha is a celestial tree which will fulfill our wishes when we go to Parijata and stand under the shade of Parijata. But Shri Krishna, more than Parijata, you think of him, he fulfills your wishes. And how is he? Totra Vetra Ekapanaye. Totra Vetra is the cane or the gourd which is used to keep the horses in the right path. So this is kola, core. Totra Vetra is the cane which drives the cattle or the horses of the chariot. In one hand, he has Totra Vetra. And in the other hand, he has Jnana Mudra. Jnana Mudra. Krishna is the only God who has these two things. You look at Rama, he has Abhaya Hasta and Dhanus, the bow and arrow. Shiva in a meditative posture. Narasimha tearing apart the Hiranyakashipu and so many other gods and goddesses. But Krishna is the one who has an action and the knowledge two together. So in fact, Krishna meaning also is that. Krishna, one meaning is dark color. Another meaning is Karshati iti Krishna. The one who attracts is Krishna. Then another meaning is Krish. Krish Bhudhatuhu. Krishi, you might have heard. Krishi Vala. The former is called Krishi Vala. So Krishi means the hard work. Krishi is hard work. So Krish Dhatu, Bhudhatu. Naha Nivrutti Vachakaha. So that means engagement with detachment. So this is detached engagement. Detached, the embodiment of detached engagement is Lord Krishna. And this word is coined by Swami Bodhananda. Detached engagement, fully involving and completely detaching. And even if we can do little bit of that, we will be great disciples of Krishna. He'll be our role model. So that who has milked the Gita Amrita nectar Bhagavad Gita to us. Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetraika Panaye Jnana Mudraya Krishnaya Gita Amrita Duhe Namaha. Next one. Next one. Sorry, Sarvopanishad. Yeah, Sarvopanishado Gavo Dogdha Gopalanandana Partho Vatsa Sudhir Bhokta Dugdham Gitamritam Mahatta. So this, the one who milked the Gita Amrita, and how and from who? This is a painting by Smita Nayak ji during our previous session. But the original painting you'll see in the next slide is from Gita Mandir of Udupi. Gita Mandir of Udupi. So if you look at it, there is cow, Kamadhenu. And Sarva Upanishado Gavaha. We can go to the previous slide. Sarva Upanishadaha Gavaha. All Upanishads are cows. And who is the milkman? Dogdha Gopala Nandanaha. Gopala Nandanaha. Gopala. Gopala means one is the cowherd. The real Texan, I think cowboy. Cowboy can be called Gopal. Gopal is the one who is Paul for everyone and is always on the go. A Paul who is always on the go. He never sat and taught. He acted and taught us. Gopala Nandanaha, the one who gives bliss and who is blissful is Nandana. Nandate, Nandate, Nandatyeva. So that who is blissful and who gives bliss to us. And Gopala, Go means I told you, Veda, Bhumi, and Go means cows, and Go means Dharma. So Vedas, the one who protects Vedas, the one who protects Dharma, Bhumi, cows is Gopala. So Parthaha Vatsaha. So calf is Partha, Arjuna. And who are the enjoyers? Sudhihi Bhoktaha, all of us. And we see, some of us might have seen the real calf which is released in the beginning for the milk to come in. When we milk the cow, before milking the cow, we release the calf for just few minutes. And calf gets very little. And who gets the most, the lion's share? All of us. That's why Swami Chinmayananda says, we do not know what Partha got, but we know for sure what we got. So all 700 verses are for us. So Sarvopanishado Gavo Dugdha Gopalanandana Partho Vatsa Sudhir Bhokta Dugdham Gitamritam Mahatta. Next verse is Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanura Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Krishna, I told you the meaning. Krish Bhudatahu Naha Nivritti Vachakaha Karshati iti Krishna. Krishna Varnat Krishna. He is Jagat Guru. Guru, I've just said. Gukaraha Andhakaraha Rukaraha Tannirodhaka. Jagat. Jagat means world. Jayate Gachati iti Jagat. Jayate, it was created. Gachati, it is always on the move. The world is not the same. World will never be the same. So Jagat Jagayamanam is Jagat. Swami Chinmayananda says Jagat Jagayamanam. So Jug 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 Jug, he actually says that. That is how the world goes. And Guru for the Jagat, not for one person, faith, country. It is for entire humanity. Vasudeva Sutam and Devaki Paramanandam. He is first fulfilled his role towards his parents. As a son, he took care of his mother and father by liberating them from the prison, who were imprisoned by Kamsa. And Kamsa means Himsa. Kamsa is Himsa. And Kamsa is Dvesha, hatred towards Krishna. And Chanora is the wrestler. Dangal movie, you might have seen Dangal. So in Dangal, these wrestlers, even if you go away from them, they just come to you and then hold on to you. So the intense attachment, Raga is Chanora and Dvesha is Kamsa. So Raga Dvesha, destroyer is Krishna. For the sake of society. For the sake of society. And for the sake of entire world and the sustenance of universe, he is a Jagat Guru. He gave us this great text, Bhagavad Gita. So 3 roles you can see. I mean, who else do you want as a role model? The one who fulfilled his role towards his parents, to the society, and to the humanity. And next verse. This one is a long verse, but it is poet's great simile and poetic beauty. You can see. So this war is described as a river. Rana Nadi. Nadi means river. Rana means war. So this Rana Nadi is full of whirlpools, full of tides, fast flowing currents, and whirlpools, crocodiles, alligators. And such waters are protected by 2 banks. One bank is Bhishma, the other bank is Drona. And the waters is Jayadratha, Sindhu Maharaj, Sindhu. Then Shakuni Gandhara is blue lotus, a poisonous lotus. It looks good, lotus, but blue lotus is poisonous. Then Shalya is crocodile. Krupa is a tide. Karna is a mighty wave in that river. If you see Ganga in Haridwar, you will see, in fact, if you don't hold on to the chains, then you will appear in West Bengal. So Karna, the mighty wave, Ashwathama and Vikarna, dangerous alligators, Duryodhana, the whirlpool. And such a river is crossed by Pandavas in the boat of Bhagavad Gita. And who is the boatman? helmsman, none other than Krishna, Kaivartakaha, Kevat. Like Guha helped Rama to cross the river, he asks Rama, it is again a legend. It's not there in Valmiki Ramayana. So Rama asks, what can I give you? And Guha says, I helped you cross this river, but you help me cross the river of samsara. So that is what it is now. Bhishmadrona tata jayadradha jala gandhara nilotpala shalya grahavati krupena vahani karnena velakula aswathama vikarna ghora makara duryodhana vattini sotirna sa रणनदी उत्तीर्णा खलु पांडवै कैवत्तक केशवः. Bhishma, Drona, Tata. Tata means bank. Bhishma and Drona are the banks which they were holding on. They were holding on this kingdom and teachings, and they brought them up. Jayadratha Jala. Jayadratha was a powerful king. Jala, the waters. Gandhara, Nila Utpala, Gandhara, Kandahar from current Afghanistan, Kandahar is Gandhara. So Gandhara Desha king is Shakuni. Then Shalya is maternal uncle of Nakula and Sahadeva. Grahavati is crocodile. Krupena Vahani means fast current. Karnena Velakula is a mighty wave. Akula Vela, so Velakula. Aswathama Vikarna Ghora Makara. Makara means alligators. Alligators and crocodiles, there is a slight difference. One has a long snout and the other one has a broad one. So Duryodhana Avartini, the whirlpool is Duryodhana. Duryodhana, in Telugu NTR movies, you see Suyodhana, but his name is Duryodhana. Duryodhana is not a bad name, which was named by parents. Duryodhana and Dushasana. Duryodhana means Yodhum Dukkham. To fight with him, it's very difficult. He's very difficult to fight with. So Duryodhana. Durga, we say, no? Durga. So that is, Durga means Gantum. So Dukkataram. To reach her, it is very difficult. But Durgate Nashini is Durga. So the one which takes away difficulties. So Duryodhana is not a bad word. So Duryodhana Vartini. So Yodhana is made up. So Sa Rananadi Uttirna. Uttirna means so easily crossed over. So by Pandavas. And who is the boatman? Kaivartaka Keshavaha. Keshava means Krishna. Kaha, Ishaha, Vaha put together becomes Keshava. Kaha means Brahma, Isha means Ishvara, Vaha means Vishnu. So Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara Sarupa is Krishna Bhagavan. Next, seventh verse. So this again, this is salutation to Mahabharata. It's again, put it in a very poetic way. Mahabharata is compared to a lotus flower. And lotus flower has what? Or where does it come from? It comes from the waters, but not tainted by waters. So the waters are the words which are said by Vyasa Maharshi. And this lotus flower is Mahabharata. And the filaments of this lotus flower are so many stories and glories, Harikathas. And the fragrance is what? Gita, the meaning and teaching of Gita is the fragrance of this Mahabharata. In Mahabharata, the two great texts that most of us know are Vishnu Sahasranama and Bhagavad Gita. So that is enjoyed by the bees. Who are the bees? We all are the bees. So don't be Zoom bees, but just the bees, honey bees, to enjoy this Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita. So this Pankajam means Panka, the one which is born in the waters. So Ja, may that remove all the ills and sins and difficulties and the problems of this Kali Yuga, or if this current societal problems. So Parashariya. Parashara Maharsi's son is Parashariya. Like Dasharatha's son is called Dasharathi. In the same way, Parashariya Vachasaroja Mamalam Gita Gandhotkatam Nana Kyanaka Kesaram Harikatha Sambodhana Bodhitam Loke Sajjana Shatpadaira Haraha Pepi Yamanam Muda Bhuyat Bharata Pankajam Kalimala Pradhamsena Shreyase. That Parashariya Vachas the words and Gita Artha Gandha Utkatam. So that Gita Artha Gandha, the fragrance of Gita. Nana Akyanaka Kesaram. There are so many Akhyanas. Khyana means Kahani, so Kahani probably came from Khyana. So Akhyana, great story. Upakhyana, small stories. Nana, many Akhyanas, many stories about Hari, Harati Papani, the one who steals our deficiencies, mistakes, errors. So Harikatha, Sambodhana Bodhitam, with that, he taught us so many in the story form. And in this world, Loke, Sajjana, the great people, wise people, Aharaha, day by day, Pepi Yamanam Muda, they're enjoying like bees. And that Pankajam, Kalimala Pradhamsina, for our Shreyas, Bhuyat. So Shreyas and Prayas. Prayas is what is good. Prayas is what is good to us. But Shreyas is what is good not only to us, but to everyone. So that is the difference between Prayas and Shreyas. We'll talk about it more in the forthcoming chapter. Next. So 8th verse. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langhayate girim yatkrupa tamaham vande paramananda madhavam. Mukam karoti vachalam. The one who can make the dumb eloquent. The example is me. I could not say or utter a word of Bhagavad Gita in the past. Now I'm able to share what is taught to me. Mukam karoti vachalam. Pangum langhayate girim. The lame is able to climb the mountain, not only walk. And again, I am the example. I have many issues with my feet, broken toes and all. But I could circumambulate Mount Kailash. So Manas Sarovar and Mount Kailash I could circumambulate. So that Krupa, Yat Krupa, Tam Aham, one day I salute him for his Krupa, for his grace. Parama Ananda Madhavam. So that who is always blissful, who always gives bliss to all of us. Madhava. Madhava is again another Krishna's epithet. Maunat Dhyanat Mam Vidhi. Krishna says, you can only know me through silence and dhyana meditation. That's why I'm called Madhava. He says to Pandava, Maunat Dhyanat Yogacha Mam Vidhi Pandava. And Ma means Lakshmi Devi also. Lakshmi Devi's concert. So in our Sanatana Dharma, the feminine powers are called concert. So Vishnu's power is Lakshmi. So Ma Dhava. Mayaha Dhava. So Ma means Lakshmi Devi. Ma means mother. Ma means know also that which is not there, Maya. The one who can control Maya is also Madhava. So that is the meaning of Madhava. So if you contemplate on these names, we just, go into a different world. Last 9th verse, last but one. This is again, we said so much about Krishna, but Krishna is teaching this as Parabrahma, Paramatma, Krishna Paramatma. That's why it is called Bhagavad Gita, not Krishna Gita. Not Krishna Gita. Because there are so many, like Rama Gita is called Rama Gita. Shiva Gita is called Shiva Gita. Astavakra Gita is called Astavakra Gita. The one which is taught to Uddhava is called Uddhava Gita. But here it is called Bhagavad Gita. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. And that Bhagavan is Parabrahma. Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. That Deva, whom we call Deva, Brahma, Bruhatvat Brahma, or we call him as the supreme power, supreme consciousness, the cosmic consciousness. We call she as the mother of all. We call it Tat, because we don't know what to call that. We say that. That is tat. So, Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Maruta Stunvanti Divyaistavaihi Vedai Sanga Padakramopanishadaihi Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyana Vastita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yasyantam Navidusura Suragana Devaya Tasmai Namaha. To that Deva, Dyotarnath Deva, the one who has a great light, is called Deva, Dyotarnath. To that Deva, I salute Namaha. Yam whom Brahma, Varuna, Brahmaji here. Varuna Devata, rain god. Indra, Marutta, Vayu Devata. Stunvanti Rudra, Ekadasha Rudras. Stunvanti Divyaistavaihi. They praise with great divine praises. Then Samagaha, the singers of Sama Veda. Sama is the one which is sung in a very special way. That's why Samagaha. Vedaihi, by these Vedic chants. Sa Anga Pada Krama Upanishadaihi. So Anga, Krama, Pada, Ghana. There is one movie, Swarna Kamalam, I think. So that guy doesn't even know what Ghana is. And then that hero goes and explains what Ghanapati means. So that Ghana, Krama, Pada, Sa, Anga, these are all parts of Vedas. So Vedai, Sanga, Pada, Krama, Upanishadaihi, Gayantiyam, Samagaha, Dhyana Avasthita Tadgatena Manasa, Pashyantiyam Yoginaha. The yogis, Pashyanti, see him. How? Manasa, with mind. For us, not even with words, not even with mind. So that is very difficult. But the yogis see him in their mind because they absorb in him mentally in that meditation. Dhyana. Dhyana means, Dhi means buddhi. Yana means journey. So Dhyo Yanam, the journey of that buddhi in one tracked path. So when they meditate upon, contemplate upon, they can see him, it or her. So yasya antam, adi antam, beginning or end, na viduhu. We don't know who. Sura, asura ganaha. Devas don't know, asuras don't know, rakshasas don't know, danavas don't know, and all these demigods don't know, goddesses don't know. That Parabrahma I salute. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Tunvanti Divyaistavaihi Vedai Sanga Padakramo Upanishadaihi Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanavasthita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yasyantam na Vidusura Suragana Devaya Tasmai Namaha. I salute who is worshipped by divine chants, by Brahma, Varuna, Indra, Rudra, and Vayu, who is pleased by the singers of Samaveda, by singing Vedas and Upanishads, by following the word sequence, who is seen by yogis who are absorbed in him with their mind merging in him, and whose end is not known even by devas and asuras. So these are 9 verses traditionally chanted. The last one, some traditions chant, but that is a Dhyana shloka of Vishnu Sahasranama. I'll just mention it for a couple of minutes. Shantakaram Bhujagashayanam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Gaganasadrisham Meghavarnam Shubhangam Lakshmi Kantam Kamalanayanam Yogi Bhirdhyanagamyam or Yogi Hrit Dhyanagamyam Vande Vishnum Bhavabhayaharam Sarvalokaikanaatham Shanta Akaram, very peaceful. The one who is not at peace with himself or herself cannot give peace to others. So Bhujagashayanam, laying on the serpent. The very word serpent will scare us. So Bhujaga. So the one which goes with Bhuja. Uraga, the one which goes with Uras. So the one which propels by the movement of the shoulder. So because there are no feet for snake. So Bhujaga. So I think it's Bhujena Gachati or Urasa Gachati, Uraga. So Shayanam, the one who lays down there. Padmanabham, the lotus comes out of his navel. That means lotus means not only knowledge, but the universe. The universe comes out of him. Suresham, Suresham, the Lord of all Devas. Vishwadharam, you may find it as Vishwakaram. Universe is his form, and he is Adhara for Vishwa, the basis of Vishwa, universe. Gagana Sadrisham, how can we describe him? With what we know, we can describe. Maybe he is like Gagana, sky we know, which has no end or beginning. So Gagana Sadrisham. Meghavarnam, the blue-hued Vrindavan boy. Shubhangam, Shobha Angam, the auspicious body parts. And what are his body parts? All his world, various parts of the world are his body parts. All the beings are his body parts. In fact, there is one great shloka which is often quoted before arangetrams or dance programs. So it is. It goes like this. Angikam bhuvanam yasya. Angikam bhuvanam yasya. Vachikam sarva vangmayam. Aharyam chandrataradi. Tam numaha satvikam shivam. I salute that Shiva, Vishnu, Krishna, all are same with that Parabrahma. Angikam bhuvanam yasya. His body parts are this bhuvanam. Vachikam sarva vangmayam. All the languages spoken in the world is his vacha, his words. Then his decoration and ornaments are nakshatra, chandra, surya, and so on. So that Shubhangam. Lakshmi Kantam. So the Ashta Lakshmi. So Lakshmi means not only Dhana, Dhanya, Vidya, Jaya, Santapa, Hara, like Gaja Lakshmi, and Vijaya, Virya, Santana, so many Lakshmis, Ashta Lakshmi. So Kamala Nayanam, we talked about the lotus-eyed, Yogibhir Dhyanagamyam. The yogis see him in their meditation. One day, I salute Vishnu. Vishnu means we have this Shankha Chakra Gadadhara Vishnu, that is form, and the formless Vishnu is the one who enters this universe, this world. Vishati iti Vishnu. You might have heard Gruha Pravesha. Vesha means entering. Pravesha means special, first time entering Gruha into the house. So Vishati iti Vishnu. The one who entered into this world is called Vishnu. See? And then Allah is Vishnu. God, Father, what Jesus says is Vishnu. All pervading Vishnu. Vishati iti Vishnu. Sarvavyapakaha Vishnu. Sarvavyapakaha Vishnu. And how did he enter? Just like the spider in the spider web. Tat srustva tadeva anupravishat. Having created, he entered into that. The spider web comes from spider, and spider stays in the spider web. Bhavabhaya haram, the one who takes away all the worries of the mundane world. Sarva loka ekanatham. We all will live in different worlds, different parts of the world. Each of us have our own world. Each of us, that's why we say in Telugu, Evadi lokam vaditi, each one has got his own world or her own world. But there is only one Lord of all these worlds. Although we say 7 heavens up and then 7 lokas down, Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka, Suvarloka, and so on. So Atala, Vitala, Sutala, and then Patala, and so on. So all these lokas, all these are in us. So Sarva Loka Ekanatham Vande. So Sarvam Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva